It was
But goosebumps
so
दिख नहीं
nice. I didn't use the word.
तुम देख रही थी उस
मैं
तरफ
देख रही थी इसलिए नहीं आ रहे
आने वाले थे
One thing for a fact that नसीर सर को हमारे साथ काम करके बहुत अच्छा लगा.
yeah.
all work is welcome and all money is also welcome.
Next show में पेड़ बनने वाले हैं.
Paid.
Yeah, I mean, hello people, my name is Reema Chhabda and you are watching OTTplay. And today we have with us the stellar cast of Taj. Hi guys, welcome.
Hi,
Reema
thank
ji.
you.
How are you?
Great, excited.
Same, great, excited,
Great, excited and
exhilarated.
And tired.
no, I'm not tired.
Tired तो होते ही नहीं हम.
Acha, okay. So my first question to you guys is कि especially both of you कि first season बहुत ज़्यादा successful था and people have been talking about it. And now that the second season is coming तो बहुत ज़्यादा responsibility है, बहुत ज़्यादा pressure है. तो how are you guys taking it?
Anticipation है. Responsibility
Yes, yes.
तो
Of course, the audience is expecting more and more.
yeah, responsibility तो हमारी नहीं है इतनी. मतलब
Acting की responsibility तो
नहीं,
है.
एक्टिंग वो तो कर दी ना.
अच्छा.
अब हमारे हाथ में तो कुछ है नहीं.
Right.
वो सब ऑडियंस के हाथ पे है कि उन्हें वो कैसा लगे. बट हमने जितनी मेहनत करनी थी, जितना अपना लगन से काम करना था, वो सब हमने कर दिया.
Right.
अब हम एंजॉय कर रहे हैं.
Reema ji, I love your shoes यार.
Thank you.
Coming back to Taj.
Yeah.
हाँ यार, सेम आंसर. एंटिसिपेशन है. आई होप उनको उतना ही पसंद आया, उससे बहुत ज़्यादा पसंद आया जितना पार्ट 1 आया था, बिकॉज हमारे पास बहुत बड़ी बेहतरीन एक्टर हैं,
दिग्गज
थेस्पियन हैं. बट थैंक यू फॉर ऑल योर लव फॉर पार्ट 1 एंड प्लीज गिव मोर लव टू पार्ट 2.
Amazing. As you're joining a critically acclaimed series in the second season, जिसमें first season के सारे लोगों को already audience ने पसंद किया हुआ है, तो कितना pressure था या
आप
fear
डरा
था
रहे
या
हो यार
nervousness?
हम लोगों को. ये प्रेशर बोल के पहले ना लग नहीं रहा था कि प्रेशर है. अभी लग रहा है.
See, because it is loved by the audience, right? And people are talking about the actors.
No, you know, we were shooting, in fact, season 1 and season 2 parallelly. These guys were shooting, in fact, season 1 and season 2 parallelly. When I joined in, they had already shot a lot for season 1. And when I saw them, when part 1 came out on 3rd of March, and when I was watching them, I was so proud. Because when you are shooting, you don't really know that how exactly is the show going to look when it all comes together with the background music, with the look and feel, exactly how it's going to turn out. But when I was actually watching them, I still, I think I'm so emotional also. It was
But goosebumps
so
दिख नहीं
nice. I didn't use the word goosebumps.
तुम देख रही थी उस
मैं
तरफ
देख रही थी इसलिए नहीं आ रहे.
आने वाले थे.
But अभी चल नहीं रहा है ना.
आप
show
आते रहे.
सामने show चल नहीं रहा है, कैसे
That's
आएंगे
true, that's
goosebumps यार?
But it
गलत
was
बात है.
wonderful because I know the amount of hard work that these guys have put in.
Yeah.
Every person associated to the show, they have put in. And the fact that the audience has accepted the show, its actors, and they have shown such a lot of love. It's amazing, and I'm really hoping that
Guys,
they'll show the
seriously.
same amount of love to season 2 also.
she's so sweet and just like touches
इसलिए
the
आप
heart.
लोग इतना हंस रहे हो.
हाँ बट
मैं देखती
वो
नहीं.
इतना इग्नोर कर रही है ना. She is like,
बालों से उसने
रखी
एकदम
हूँ.
हमको ब्लाइंड साइड कर दिया.
रखी हूँ. मैं देखना ही नहीं है मुझे इस
इनके
तरह.
guys इतने क्यूट होते हैं ना, हमें बड़ा मजा आता है इसे सुन के.
But
is it because she is not like this behind the camera?
I'm not always
no,
like
she's
this. Yeah,
exactly
She
like
is
this.
like
She's
No,
this.
I am this
behind the camera तो मतलब you have to see her. अभी तो आपने कुछ देखा ही
Oh,
नहीं.
that is in front of the camera. I'm talking about
Oh,
behind
you're
the
talking
camera.
about. अरे I'm so sorry यार.
अभी सब एक जैसा हो गया.
Yeah.
Blurred lines.
इंटरव्यूज इतने फन हो रहे हैं ना कि आपको समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा कैमरा शुरू है नहीं है, क्या चल रहा है.
बहुत ओरिजिनल है actually.
Yeah, but then Aashim, coming back to the acting part, you have mentioned this earlier that period dramas are something that catches your eye.
Yes.
But then it also comes with a lot of responsibility because अगर चल जाए तो बहुत अच्छे से चल जाता है और अगर कुछ नहीं चला तो फिर बिल्कुल बुरी तरह से फ्लॉप हो जाता है.
See, ma'am, I'll tell you something. It's a where the responsibility kicks in is the character that I've played.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a character with so many layers. It's a character that demands certain amount of ease, yet conviction.
Right.
Because he is very passionate. He loves art and music and literature and all of that. So there comes like a point where you have to when you have to make it look a certain way, and when you know that it's been done before, that's the kind of responsibility that might kick in and be like, okay, you know what, I don't want it to be compared, but I also want to make it my own. And there's a very thin line between the two. Where you can easily, with a character like Salim, you can easily go overboard and make it look like caricaturish. So that was something that I was a little wary about. Not to the point where I'll take pressure for it, but I had it in my head that I don't want to tip over to the other side and make it look like there's a very small thin line there, because it just you tend to overplay these characters. You tend to overdo and make him look like he's so cool, and he's when you say it's charming, right? People want to like the way audience would perceive it and how you perceive it, it's two very different things.
True.
So when you have that intact, at least you think that you've done a decent job at keeping the sanctity of that character. Then I think, and then when you get that kind of reaction from people, that's my award and that's my reward. Like for me, that's the biggest thing. And I was very happy when I was receiving these messages and calls and compliments and all of that. I just realized that it's every choice that I made for Salim as Aashim, I think it worked.
Clicked.
Yeah, it did. And that was a conscious effort from my part, so I will take that credit. And I'm very happy about how it's turned out.
But as you mentioned that you got all the messages and stuff, were you expecting them to be,
not the kind of messages I've gotten, not the kind of love that I've in abundance. A lot of it. Like the comments that I've been getting, it's all very, very overwhelming. And I'm very happy. I'm really, like, my heart is full. So it's really nice.
Amazing. Shubham, was it difficult as an actor to perform intimate scenes on screen, and did you have any intimacy instructor with you?
Yeah, our director for the first part, Ron, was firstly one of the people that I've met in my life who makes you comfortable within like no time. So he was very clear that whatever you're not comfortable with, tell me and I'll take it out. And I was not comfortable with one thing and he took it out. There was no pressure, nothing. So intimacy coordinator की जगह तो वहाँ पे होती है जहाँ पे director थोड़े distant होते हैं, वो तो बहुत ही हमें comfortable उन्होंने ही कर दिया था पहले.
Okay.
And as far as the scenes are concerned, यार, I've been a cinephile for as long as I can remember. It's my one true guilty pleasure, love, obsession, everything. So for me to have been so fortunate to play a character like that for my first, ये सब तो रहते ही नहीं चीज़ें यार. I'd look at films in a very different way. So yeah, just very, very fortunate. And yeah, no apprehensions. अगर कोई थी भी तो उन्होंने हटा दी.
Yeah. But on a fun part, जब show release हुआ था तो Twitter पे बहुत सारे लोगों ने बोला था कि this is a desi form of GOT. What was your reaction when you read such
अब है तो है.
बहुत बड़ा compliment भी तो है ना. मतलब it's not just about the visuals but also the fact that Game of Thrones also is a show which is very beautifully written, and so is Taj.
And liked and loved by a lot of people.
Yeah, and you know, जब हमें लोग मिलते भी हैं और थोड़ा बहुत पहचानने लग गए हैं अब, तो वो सीधा किरदार के बारे में बात करते हैं, सीधा स्टोरी के एक पार्ट के बारे में बात करते हैं, हमारे किसी प्लॉट या सब प्लॉट के बारे में बात करते हैं. तो जब ऐसे लोग मिलके ये नहीं बोलते ना कि इट्स अ वेरी क्यूट शो, तो फिर उनका और ऐसी बातें करते हैं तो उसमें ये समझ में आ जाता है कि चलो ये स्टोरी के साथ तो हैं. तो वो ही अपने आप में एक बहुत बड़ा कॉम्प्लीमेंट होता है बिना कॉम्प्लीमेंट लिए या दिए हो whatever.
Right. And also the fact that a national project is being compared to such a widely acclaimed series, I think it's also a compliment because both the shows are so larger than life.
Right.
And the fact that the makers have been able to establish that, and the actors have been able to make it look so convincing. I think it's I don't think it's necessary to compare, but if any comparison is being made, we'll at least from my point of view, I think it's a compliment.
Of course. I'm sure everyone must be asking you this कि नसीर सर के साथ काम करके आप लोगों को कैसा लगा and etc. But how was him? नहीं. How was it behind the scenes with him? Like how is he when the camera is off?
यार, I know one thing for a fact that नसीर सर को हमारे साथ काम करके बहुत अच्छा लगा.
Yeah, I'm sure.
और वो हमारे लिए
हमें भी इंटरव्यू लेने में बहुत मजा आया.
काफी बड़ी compliment था, but it was like if you know, if he'll make he'll definitely let you know if he doesn't enjoy your company, I think.
Oh.
You know, so it's
And he's, yeah.
it's just one of those things, and he was like that behind the scenes as well. It was like it's a very fun relationship we had with him, and he's such a beautiful man. So we would talk, we would discuss, we would laugh, it was a great time we had with him. So we're just very lucky to have him on
and
board.
he's such a sweet man. He called both of us for dinner after the show released, and he praised our performances, told us what he liked, gave us feedback also about certain things. But most importantly, उन्होंने मुझे एक बहुत sweet चीज़ कही. उन्होंने बोला कि पहली बात तो अब तुमने ये किरदार कर लिया, इस जैसा कुछ आए तो मत करना.
Right.
Because you have to be different. And then he immediately compared me to himself from when he started out. And he was like, it's going to be tricky. The part that you've played it beautifully, but like it's going to be tricky in terms of other work. So
Keep your head up and keep going.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
But he doesn't have to do these things.
Yeah.
You know, at
Exactly.
the age, stage and stature that he's at, he doesn't need to be so kind to someone who absolutely comes from nowhere.
Right.
But he is. And that speaks more of the man. And he doesn't do it in front of people or in front of the camera. He is just that.
He is that man.
So yeah, and he'll treat you like a child. Every time you leave his sight, he'll say bless you. So yeah,
Bless you, beta.
my blessings always.
Sweet, sweet. What are your thoughts on web space exploring more and variety of contents than film?
It's
And
a
do you
great
agree?
platform. We've gotten so many opportunities now, and like never before, every artist has an equal amount of opportunities, and I think इससे अच्छा टाइम नहीं हो सकता किसी आर्टिस्ट के लिए. Like there's so much to do, there's so much content being made, and an influx of just talent coming in. So like
Open out all the
yeah,
दरवाजे खोल दिए
गए हैं.
opened all
तो
the
बहुत ही
floodgates.
अच्छी चीज़ है.
जब हमें एक्टर बनना होता है हम बहुत कम उम्र के होते हैं. हमें पता नहीं होता कि लाइफ एक्चुअली होती क्या है. हम डिसाइड करते हैं कि मज़ा आता है, टेंशन एंजॉय करते हैं, तो चलो चलते हैं बॉम्बे. बट विद द वेब स्पेस आई फील दैट मुझे लगता है आज से 20-25 साल पहले तक ना लोग बहुत ज़्यादा एक्टर्स आते तो थे बट वो घर पे बैठे रहते थे बिकॉज बहुत कम काम था. अब काम इतना ज़्यादा है
नहीं, शायद काम था लेकिन वो recognition नहीं मिल रही थी.
और
शायद काम कर
इतना
रहे थे.
ऑर्गेनाइज नहीं था.
इतना ऑर्गेनाइज नहीं था. एंड आफ्टर आई एम सो सॉरी फॉर बटिंग इन, बट नाउ OTT has opened up such a broad spectrum, and as Aashim was also saying the other day, it's not just for actors but it's for
Everyone.
Technicians
everyone.
also,
For
and, yeah.
technicians also.
Right.
Please continue. I'm
नहीं,
very
but-
sorry.
अगले पे जाते हैं.
Sorry.
That's it. Lastly, I just want to ask you कि इसके बाद आप लोगों को किस टाइप के प्रोजेक्ट्स में काम करना है?
मुझे हर तरीके का रोल करना है, बट मेरे काफी अभी प्रोजेक्ट्स आ रहे हैं, तो आई एम वेटिंग फॉर अ लॉट
Do
ऑफ
you want to
थिंग्स.
give us some details about something?
Yeah, I've got a show coming out next month. It's called Ji Karda.
Okay.
I would not like to talk about it because this is my baby right now, and I like to deliver it before
Therefore,
I
I
can.
asked, do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, but like, yeah, I mean, I can be selfish and talk about a lot of other things that's coming out, but I think let's stick to what we're here for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shubham?
यार मैं हर तरह का काम करना चाहता हूँ. मुझे कोई like I want to play every character there is without any bias towards कि वो क्या करते हैं, कौन है, क्या sexuality है, क्या मतलब I just want to do everything. If it's interesting and if it's written well, then everything. All work is welcome and all money is also welcome.
Next show में पेड़ बनने वाले हैं.
Paid.
Yeah, we need to meet.
इंसानों की बात हो रही थी.
We need to meet at a lot of success parties later then.
Oh yes,
Must rage.
definitely.
Yeah.
What about
Of
you?
course, as an actor, I would never want to limit myself here, and I would want to explore myself as much as possible and in any language as possible. Because right now, I don't want to limit myself.
Mind
and Hindi,
your language.
and also Hindi is a different language. I had to learn a little bit of Urdu also for this, so that was super new for me. So yeah, I would want to explore as much as possible. I had a release just today. Reviews have just started pouring in. So yeah, it's by God's grace, it's going good, and I really hope that more good work will come up.
Amazing. Thank you so much, guys, for your time. And all
Thank
the
you.
best.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.